it's the new year, I know I said I wasn't gonna go crazy for a New Year's resolution, but I kind of did. Um, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it, but I don't know if I'm even gonna follow through on it. I've never followed through on um, anything like this before, but I want to give it a try. Um, do you want to hear about it? All right. Are you ready? I'm gonna write a book. Yeah, it's not as exciting as I was making it out to be, but I don't know. I've been writing things for a little bit. I tried fan fiction a couple of times. Um, I've written stuff in the past. I tried writing a fantasy story once that got up to like 127 pages, 130 pages before I just got bored with it and like deleted it, which I probably shouldn't have done. I should have saved it, but you know, who cares? Um, but I've been wanting to write a book for years. I keep coming back to it. Maybe I should finally sit down and do it. They have that Nano Remo, whatever it's called. It's like a month thing, but I want to take this whole year and at least do like a rough draft, if if not like more. Just a book. Yeah. What is it about? I I'm actually kind of split on what I want to write. Um, I kind of want to do either a sort of nonfiction, sort of like philosophy thing, which I don't know. It could be complicated. I know I enjoy a lot of philosophy, but it might be a bit difficult for me to get that published at all. Um, Also, might be difficult finding people to proofread that. Most of my friends are not philosophy geeks like I am. But that's besides the point. I could do that. I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. I've been reading and studying philosophy on my own for years now, and I think I know enough that I could write some stuff down and it could make sense. And you know, if you're gonna write something down, you might as well try and make some money off of it. If you're gonna live in the sort of system that I'm living in, that we're living in right now. The other option. The other option is like a fiction story. I told you I was writing fantasy. Um, I don't think I could do fantasy because it required. I will start world building, right, for like the secondary fantasy world and or whatever the technical term is called. I'll start world building but then like I just kind of taper off and I do my own thing. And all of a sudden I have like a D&D adventure idea. And then instead of a book, I write a D&D module that I just get 30 pages into and then I don't finish. And then it's gone. And then it's just gone forever. um, on the other hand, there is that sort of like literary fiction, like coming of age story that I've kind of been wanting to write about the girl who's super into the guy, but the guy's kind of sort of just oblivious, but she's insane about him, like yandere insane about him. And it's the whole thing is told as like chopped up chunks of like a court testimony, like written court depositions for some sort of court case, whether it's like an abduction or a murder or whatever. And I've attempted to write that story before, but it was way too fast paced for what I wanted it to be. When I originally wrote it, I might try to write that again. I think it'd be really interesting to sell as a book. I might even write some ASMR scripts to like kind of promote it when I do come out with it. But I don't know. I'm kind of split between these two things. I don't know if you have any suggestions at all about what I should do with this New Year's resolution to get a rough draft of a book done this year. I just think it'd be very interesting and a very thought-provoking and entertaining and just overall like good experience for me, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It does. It's great. Oh, and also now I have 2 YouTube channels, so whatever time I would have devoted to that, I have already diverted to those 2 things already. So, oh well, whoops. No, honestly, I think I could actually do it this year. All joking and kidding aside, I think I could do it. I think that if I put my brain to this, I've been wanting to do it for years. I know it's not like a temporary hyper focus or something like that with my ADHD. I think it's something I could really do and I could really get done. What do you think about it? No matter what, you'll be there to help me with it. That's good news because I totally don't already have like rough drafts of 3 chapters for each book already that I would like you to read. Is that okay? Great. I'm going to leave those with you, and I am actually going to go to bed because I'm super tired because I wrote 3 chapters for 2 separate books for the entirety of this year already, and it's bad. Ooh, that certainly does things to your mind. Oh boy. But yeah. Good night. Thank you guys for listening to this ASMR audio. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Thank you.